Welcome to today's stream. Sorry it's late. We've been having issues with the save file. Yeah, I'm just starting the stream right now. We're going to be joining the lobby right now. We did play a little bit there. I was hosting and, we decided to switch hosts because too many people were lagging. And now we're streaming for the first time today. We're still culture converting. Remember, we got a lot of things to primary pops. We do have a force limit problem, which we need to resolve. Do I like Kylak or Lamages more? I think I like Lamages a little bit more. There's a couple things I don't really like about Kylak mod. One is that the colonial decision gives 2,000 colonial range, which means that just like literally everyone's colonizing everywhere. I don't know if that's like a good or a bad thing. Like as Korea, I was able to colonize like USA area, like Canada and USA in like first session. You know, you should have to at least do some kind of island hopping or like have to like colonize here. One thing I also don't like about Kylak mod is the one colonial region, one colonial trade. That was like something that Bastard did near the end of his modding and just like it just stayed. I don't know why. I guess it's like hard to put it back in how colonial regions are normally or rebalancing them because some in vanilla some colonial regions are just so much worse than other colonial regions. Yeah. There's only one colonial trade node in region in Kylak mod. So why is Kit's name I and Ireland's name
I only.
Hey, why are you I and
Dog's
he's
name is
I?
I. Because my name is I like jazz. He makes it fucking I, and I can't get DM. My people try to DM me, my all DMs goes to him.
It's good.
Now it's my turn to steal his DMs.
He has no space in his name, so you don't steal him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kit rage quit.
It's fine. At least I made him change his name.
Kit does rage quit a lot. I'm gonna rage quit right now.
I might.
Yeah,
Okay.
I might too.
You wanna know how much it cost me to promote mercantilism?
Why wouldn't I rage quit?
I mean, Muscovy is strong.
Kebab, you are ready, right?
Yes.
Drill, dude. Build force limits.
Yes, I'm drilling. I'm drilling
Right.
the hole through my soldiers.
That's good. I'm just waiting Mughal to take one more idea.
Alright,
Jen?
so are we doing the deal?
What the fuck, Jendaq?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's his right, bro. You're in fucking
Wait, who-
Vienna. I mean, sorry.
How?
Valley.
Wait, you swapped?
What?
Yes.
You betrayed me!
No,
No.
Scandi asked me to swap. He's gonna.
You
perm.
betrayed me! I was gonna...
No, Nabi, he's gonna help you against Austria-Hungary now.
I don't need help. Wait,
wanted
Austria-Hungary
to-
Okay,
needs
Oh,
help.
that guy-
you're gonna help him.
I was trying to find perm because there's no one who wanted to perm.
Alright.
From what?
That guy played it. Scandi, because there was also a different player every session.
Yeah.
Burger didn't want to perm it, so I just asked the one guy.
Man, we didn't make a deal.
So what's Burger
cooking.
playing?
He's just subbing
Ottomani.
Turks. I don't know who the Turks sub or perm is. I think he just wanted from one session.
Eclipse.
There's no
Eclipse.
perm.
Eclipse.
wasn't
I
perm.
said that he was gonna perm last session.
Oh,
I mean, he
No.
said he can't play this week. Last
I have a
session,
problem
that's
with my name placement. There's only one solution.
Oh no, what is it? Kind of.
all. Yeah, it's big fat Bukhara.
Oh no. Okay. Russia's a bit far from Moscow. That doesn't work like that. Bukhara's gonna die.
I think I need to do something.
Think about it, Habibi.
And that something
Yeah,
is
live
culture
is-
convert this province.
Oh,
You like my culture?
I like your culture. Wait, what is your
Bukhara
culture?
declared on G.
Muscovy. Even Muscovy, it's all the way in the
It's a genocider Moscow built.
Dude, what the hell? There is no fleet.
Ser is what's that?
Ottomans have 0 fleet. What the hell?
Ottomandi.
They
Good
killed
brain.
it.
Why, kid? Why would you kill the Ottoman fleet?
No. The Sardinia.
Ow.
Wait, am I giving goods produced because I have? Wait a minute.
Wait a
The
minute.
East India
You have a
Company is a
minute?
bit not balanced. Because of burger.
I don't know if I'm giving goods produced. No, I'm not.
Oh my god,
Oh
this is
no, wait, I
annoying. I
would if
can't play
dog
this
wasn't
game.
taking
I'm
my trade
capping on mill
power.
points every time. Oh no, this is bad.
Just develop.
It's too bad. I can't play. Oh no.
He's rage quitting chat again.
Gonna rage quit IRL.
Ah, pizza.
When did you say that last
Pizza.
time? I forgot. Who rage quit in real life? Who was it?
I said it, dude. What do you want?
Fucking
Oh, no.
Portugal riled me, dude. I'm fucking.
Yeah, I put a gold province into trade company, I know. I have a solution.
Is it the final?
Do you?
What? This channel is good.
Am I playing the RP game on Sundays? No, I'm not. I'm just way too busy right now. Look my name placement. St. Petersburg? I haven't made it my capital yet. It's beautiful. I mean, I don't think I can keep being peaceful this session. As much as I would like to, I think we have to do a couple things this session, couple wars. I want to play defensively because it favors my build a lot more, playing defensively. But yeah, like we can't just like have borders like this. My main problem right now though, it's not manpower, it's not money, it's force limits. New barracks too. Oh my god. Yeah, we might reach 2 million manpower this session. Soldiers' households. Manufactories. Has fur went up? Yeah, a couple times. It's gonna go up one more time. One more time. Okay. The name of the state. Isham. We could make some more Streltsy real quick, but I want to be able to switch back immediately. You need 20 dev in this mod to make a force in the building. Alright.
No stratagem maxing.
Oh, he engaged. Oh,
This will probably escalate to a bigger war. Am I ready for that? Am I ready for a bigger war? What does chat think? Force limit is a big problem for us. Big problem. Let's just go for it. Level 2 fort. He's in a war in China right now. Here he comes. Could take tech early here. May activate defensive stratagem. I'll take tech if he takes tech. Now we'll just keep scaling. And also click this for infantry combat ability for 20%. What does this give? Just like naturally? Armor tradition, harsh treatment cost. As long as we don't like attrition here, we're like in a very good position. I think we just go straight down to his capital. Back wiping over there. Even without cannons, we're doing like equal damage. It's not a good sign for Bukhara. I don't have reinforcements for the battle on his capital.
Habi,
Yeah.
you know when colonies can move their trade capital to another region to push all their trade away? Is that allowed?
No.
Okay, well, Spain is doing it. Peru's capital is in Brazil, so everything is going to like. There's nothing staying in Cuba, and nothing staying in Panama.
And okay.
He moved it to Brazil.
Let me just make sure that isn't allowed. It's not in the rules, I can't.
Yeah, and Mexico did the same thing.
Yeah, I don't have it. Because it's used to be just not, you can't move your trade capital as colony on the old bastard mod. So I guess it is allowed. I'll add that.
It is
now.
allowed, okay. Do we tell them to fix it?
No, because it wasn't in the rules before.
Okay.
But next session.
Okay.
It shouldn't be allowed. Ugh. My frontier. Does the modder play MP? I mean, he doesn't really anymore, but it's like something that was made as a change in another mod, but you know, so we didn't have the rule. Stop him from getting the war goal. I'm surprised he's not calling in anyone. I was expecting this to be a 1v2. Oh man. Scorch. build another 20k over here. Malaya is at war with me. Oi. Not the ally I was expecting to come with his help. He took tech 16, which means I need to take tech 16. Do offensive cannons instead of defensive cannons. Never mind. Gonna enforce soon. The war to fix our name placement, chat. Any of these guys. Or Bukhara. Yeah. I mean, he should be a lot stronger by now, but I don't think he had the best game. Oh yeah, this is also a war for biggest name. Honestly, I expected him to call in like Commonwealth or something, and you know, that would have made sense. I wouldn't have been like upset like, oh my god, I'm getting ganked. Like, no, I think the gank for us is coming, and it's probably justified because we're like creeping up there to becoming like really unstoppable. We'll see this while he's doing this. Tell me this is a level 4 at least. Oh, it's a level 2. the -2 battle for us. Gotta keep developing in the middle of this war. Maya. Maya he. Maya who. Maya ha. Maya ha. I'm not gonna take money. I'm just gonna take land. I mean, his game is not gonna be over after this. I'm gonna enforce now. His game is not gonna be over after this. I mean, this is nice borders. Of course. No longer cursed name placement. Cursed. Kursk name placement. Right, chat? Pay off these loans. How much over 4 slim are we? Okay, that's bad. Let's check for culture conversions. None. You're gonna kick out Siam. I'm gonna give him a peaceful option first.
So I'll be real bug. I don't think the marches are worth it.
Mr. Lawrence of the Arabian.
Yes, you want the gold mine now? You can have the gold mine now.
Are you gonna have the gold mine now?
Yeah.
What do you want for it?
500 dookies.
Okay, yeah, sure. Deal. Can't go back on the deal. Can't go back. It's too late.
Can
Okay, how about the other province though?
That will be another 5.
How many times do I have to teach
It
you
will
this
be
lesson, old
25
man?
GPs.
All right, send again when you can. I'm prepared to pay the price.
It's an offer that you can't
I have
refuse.
0 manpower left.
Wait, why did it change? It auto changed when I sent it, I think. What the fuck, dude?
Beautiful, beautiful.
Can you believe this guy Kit rage quit the RP game? He was like, I'm not playing this shitty Maya. It's shit. I don't wanna play.
This RP game, this one is bad. Not good
Mhm.
players.
Mm-hmm.
Only coppers and all chatters.
That's what you said, Kit, because you're the coach.
Fuck.
Golfer?
They see me coping.
Big, and they hate it. Oh, so I just realized, Berg, our truce ends on my birthday. That's good.
Yeah, you like your
Kids,
birthday?
I'm out of manpower. I'm trying to stop.
I mean, everyone is out of manpower.
Except for
It's
me.
not only you.
I'm not out of
Except
manpower.
Russia.
Ah, bitte.
Because Russia doing genocide build then. How we can be out of manpower.
Genocide build?
Yeah, you're just culture
No.
converting.
Culture
You can't
converting
say
is
that,
peaceful, dude. It's
The
peaceful.
vultures are vulturing
True.
China.
Who's the vultures?
Who are the vultures?
I mean, Japan's not a vulture. Japan is like on life support. Like
Japan
trying
is
to,
100
like,
income.
Japan is
Bird.
like trying to plug himself into life support right now. And
Yeah.
you're with the vultures.
And
So
Bukhara is cute.
Yeah. No, that guy didn't.
Until someone decked them. It was
Did
cringe.
that guy finally build a can stack?
Yeah,
Someone did
two.
a hair trimmer on this Bukhara.
I don't
they
know what you're
trimmed his
talking
hair,
about. It
dude.
always looked like this, the borders between me and Bukhara.
True.
Yeah.
Are you gonna convert his lens to Muscovite as well?
Yeah. You got a
The
problem
fuck
with
is
that?
this,
Can't
dude?
build that, dude. I
Don't
can't
do it,
build
dude.
that,
Dude, if I have one more
Don't
chatter
do it.
ask me why I'm culture converting accepted, I'm going to go crazy.
Why are you
Wait,
build-
your culture converting accepted?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? It's already accepted. Like, there's no reason for you to.
I don't think you should be doing that, sir.
You already gained the manpower stuff.
I don't think you should be doing that. Who
My
talks
name
like
is
that?
Lucas, and I have 1K
Hello,
hours in
Habibi,
the game.
وجه
I don't
مبتسم.
think you should be doing that.
That should
Not,
be
You
good.
don't redeem the
Hey,
card,
suck.
sure.
Is also
It's
out
not
of manpower.
manner efficient. You already have it accepted. Why are you wasting 100 dip on culture converting one province when you can just accept?
Alright.
Alright.
Jesus, man.
Alright,
Jesus.
alright, alright.
Alright.
Give me a good general, dude. What is
No, dude.
RNG?
Wait, can you make as many level 5 trade centers, or is it only merchants?
I think it's
Merchants, right?
I think it's merchants.
Okay,
You
forget.
think you're playing Bastard now? It's a different mode.
I don't even know what I'm playing, dude. What game am I playing, dude?
Oh my god, I'm fighting for so long, my stratagems are back.
We're still Barack.
Barack is Barack.
Fast scoring.
Oh,
You think so, dude?
Why the setup is not accepting my white piece soon? I just want peace.
Why do I no longer have
I'm still a fucking warring state, you know that?
kit?
Yeah, you're
What?
gonna be it for a while. You need to be full
Why
cores
do I
and
no
you're
longer
locked.
have mill access through you?
Yeah.
I like
I
a
don't know,
shitty
just ask
fucking...
again.
But I cannot ask
You're like you're almost like
until-
a shitty colony.
Oh, it's because they annulled treaties.
Cause I have like,
on the last
cause I have
piece.
like
Manufactory here, okay. Thank you for the prime sub, Snippy Snoop. Thank you for the prime sub, Varacus. Sorry I didn't respond earlier, guys. So many people in my voice channel. My voice channel. Where are those rebels? So far away. We need some movement speed, dudes. Oh, we're about to be 1600. Oh, wait. Ivan event U4. Ivan terrible event. Not Ivan we want, but I just want to get to the paid Russian. I think it's Alexander that's next. Then it's Catherine. Peter the Great. Requirements. Does not have an heir, at least 1600, but before 1700 is a monarchy, is Russia. Okay, so we have all the requirements. Flashbang. That's what it looked like opening that last screen. I agree. Oh, I just expanded. I just fought Bukhara in a player war. It was a bit of a stomp, but I honestly expected him to like 2v1 me. Which, like I said, I wouldn't have been surprised or been like upset. I am getting to like a point where I'm like none of my neighbors can fight me one-on-one. I outscaled Commonwealth last session. He had like an opportunity to fight me in the beginning of last session, but he was more worried about getting his tag and beating up Ruthenia than fighting me. And then Ruthenia died, chat. RIP Ruthenia. You can stop making the spy network. Siam sold me the provinces, so we don't have to war for them. Pretty good. Vodka, after we get the next institution, because vodka does give institution spread -33. Once we get the next institution, which is it's global trade, which should grow really fast in our nation. We have a lot of trade centers. Dude, look at this Sevilla node. Max manpower is 846k. I have not built all barracks, and there's actually an upgraded barracks building now. I paid off the loans, correct? Okay, need to build a manufactory here for estates. Then we need to, maybe there's another good manufactory. There is. And then we start building these barracks. And go back to looking at our buildings, what we're building. Building more regimental camps, which means more force limits, and we are under our force limit, so on the next month tick I'll build another 20k and dev a little bit more. Yeah, welcome to playing Russia on the infinite scale. Once these guys get fully drilled, I'm going to stop drilling so we can build up faster. Start building more barracks. When's next MP planned? Probably next week. There's gonna be one on Wednesdays. I'm not gonna play in that one, and then we're gonna set up another one for the week after that. Now we need 1600, and we just go no heirs until we get Peter. Is it Peter or Alexander? Peter. We're getting close to the 1,000,000 manpower mark. Now I can get Peter. It's a mean time to happen of 60 months, which is the same as Ivan's even less. So yeah, and then what we'll do now is advancement effort everywhere, so institution grows giga fast, and we're a modernized state, so Gonna be pretty fast. CR culture conversions. There's nothing we can culture convert right now. More manufactories, workshops first. Our highest source of income is still. Oh, whoa. Oh. Ooh. Wait a second. What made our income drop? Not necessarily Crits everyone moves there. What is Spain doing? Okay, so there's a thing that this is like old classic EU4. We're seeing a lot of classic things like GB going for Ireland. This is what people used to do all the time instead of doing it. The mod maker buffed Irish ideas and made Ireland take Great Britain missions. So it made it like way better. So like we used to see that before Great Britain got a new mission tree, we would always see Ireland being formed. And then in the late game, he would switch to GB to get GB missions, the old missions. But yeah, the mod maker changed a couple things, so now it's meta again in this mod to go Ireland. Yeah, meta. And Spain is doing a thing where his colonies move their trade capitals to somewhere where they have very low control. In this case, Peru moves his capital to Brazil. Does this still make him every air skill 4 or worse? Yeah. He's still valid. Every air skill is 4 or worse. The economic golden age stopped? Oh, it's been stopped for a while. Deving is still relatively cheap for us though. Barely under gov cap right now. Uncon on UA. China's just getting divvied up and split up. Japan on life support though. What the hell is this? Pause. Do we move our capital to St. Petersburg? Oh, there it is. Russia throne belongs to Peter. 666. Time to make our king a general. Drill with him. I can't disinherit. My king is too young. Peter Woland. Historical, guys. He's a reformist. Pretty much almost being full drill. New GovCap buildings. That's good. Need a new military leader. Actually, I don't need one now. Probably chill on deving because this is coming up. Universities, dev efficiency. Deving is going to become so cheap for us. Especially if we go infrastructure ideas next. And then it's just playing defensively now. Like, I have no offensive plans in the near future. We just sit and scale. One thing I'm going to do now, though, is I'm going to turn off unit maintenance and just stop drilling. Just so we scale faster. All our units are pretty much full drilled. Like, right now, more than anything, I need money so I can build buildings faster. Siberia node, we're like basically fully controlling it. Yeah, it's like all being sent out now. Of cap buildings. We're about to lose 25 goods produced because this is Eastern tech. It's not just Poland thing. And this mod makes it so different things are tied to tech groups rather than to nations. Like this one's for Chinese, this one's for African, this one's for Muslim, this one's for nomadic, this one's for Indian, this one's for Western. So we're gonna lose our goods produced. Do we get a merchant from Manchuria? From Garin trade node? I have no trade nodes controlled. But we could potentially just war for more trade there. Can I get 2 in 1? I could, yeah. Think. Or maybe it doesn't have effect when I have one of them. More money stuff. Paying 239 ducats a month right now. Probably over gov cap now, yep. Go deal with rebels. Go back to drilling with most of our army. These two will deal with rebels. Where are you at, rebels? Where is this dude? Oh. Okay. We're losing trade value here. More money stuff. And the gov cap building. close to having final reform. That's really good. Fusion's growing giga fast in us. Bukhara losing to AI? Rather provoke than having to keep the rebel dudes here all the time. Oh, Persia just speed up Mughals. We're ready for absolutism, chat. What's cracking? Not much, dude. For asking. I think I know what made us lose some income. Clicking this. 20 tax is no joke, chat. 20 tax is no joke. How have I been? I've been pretty good. Started a new job. Been pretty interesting so far. So that's about it. The hours have been kind of weird because it's a European company I'm working for, so you know, working with a European company in California is a bit tough while living in California. My rebels went here. Here, let me just get military access from this guy. What's AI? I mean, if it's AI, I should just go into this. I didn't even realize it was AI. I need the relations still. Okay, so this is gonna switch to absolutism when the age of absolutism comes. Start building spy network on Korea so we can make claims because we don't have permanent claims because we chose that thing. Yeah, we're gonna. We have workshops like this. We definitely have other ones too. Yep. We do. Are you still planning to move to EU? No, that's not in the books for us. My wife doesn't want to do it, and you know, it's just not the play for us right now with twins on the way. Moving across country, you know, across the world, really, with kids, just not a good idea. You know, we thought about it a lot, and no, we're just gonna stay here at least for the foreseeable future. Here in here being California. All right, time to turn off maintenance again so we can build faster. Still, like, with the amount of land we have and amount of things we need to build, it's not gonna be that fast. Probably save money for university. universities, deving is like one good idea right now is to go admin focus. Get this tech faster. We can switch like willy-nilly because of our government rank and permanent modifier for switching focus. Pretty nice. Yeah, this is Russia, dude. Infinite scale. We can go into Korea here. This is Russian gameplay, chat. Our name is gonna look really nice soon. Is there any player wars going on? There's a player war between Malaya and someone else. Malaya and Japan. Japan's retaking Japan. Sardinia Piedmont is at war with Russia. Oh, they're joined on the side of Austria-Hungary. Ottoman's not getting involved in that. Ottoman's also got Constantinople back. Good for them. We build like the money buildings first. We will scale faster. The problem is though, then we would fall behind in manpower and force limit. So we do have to like keep throwing in force limit and manpower buildings in there while we scale up. Which country was I thinking about? Like to play in my next EU4 MP? Switch this to manpower now. Yeah, we're basically like almost 1 million manpower once we start switching edicts on manpower. I've formed Germany in an MP before though. Multiple times, I think like 3 times. Breeding right now will give us like help us build up faster, right? Because you know, more money you spend on building on money means more money will be generated, which means that we will scale faster. But then we have to worry like, hey, if someone declares war on us, like we won't be at the manpower and force limit we would have if we built manpower and force limit buildings. Get it? So it's like a little bit of a like balancing act, I feel like. Yeah, I've formed Germany multiple times in MP. 3 times, I think. The top 3 GPs are all colonial powers. Who would have thought, chat? Who would have thought? Then it's Siam, then another colonial power, then me. Most powerful adversary? Commonwealth and Persia for sure. Commonwealth and Persia for sure, chat. With these guys being busy fighting each other, Japan fighting Malaya, this is just free land for me. I'm almost there, so I should move my army a bit closer. We're ready to attack and pounce on Korea. Why don't you integrate this one? I mean, I could integrate right now. Should be pretty fast. Honestly, clicking this could be worth it on next tech. St. Petersburg to capital. It's like 6.1k, and it will give me 100 of all points. So it's basically like doing a show strength. Did it build up its lands? Let's see. Kind of. Not really. Something. More sailors. Let's go. Put up my army maintenance. They're reinforcing, so it's gonna be giga expensive. They're attritioning over here. Hey, yo, I'm attritioning over here. That's what my troops are saying. My ruler is already a general. He will die. I need to keep checking this too. At 35, I can just abdicate because he took over on 15. How's my navy? Pretty shit. Just a trade navy right now. Not really the most ports in my nation. I think though, with us going infrastructure ideas, like this scale is gonna be great. Like we go infrastructure ideas, splendor, tax, advisor cost, states governing cost, global monthly devastation, global prosperity, more fort defense. That's kind of useless, but dev cost -10. Then we also get primary dev cost and primary culture -7.5 as well with a combination with core ideas. Cap points. Support me, chat. And we should save money for universities now. Stop building stuff. Much as I would like to. Oh, and Austria just uncon to let's see if there's anything I can culture convert. Nope. Just so we can take a look at accepted cultures map mode. A lot of new lands that we need to convert, chat. I think if things keep going as is and we don't get contested anytime soon, like we're just gonna reach like an unstoppable state. We will be an unstoppable state. Let me look at this. East something. Hopefully he doesn't have multiple east somethings. East, yeah, there you go. Cancel the mill access. And before some chatter goes, chat, I'm actually from that place. I'm so offended that you called the East something. That would make them Chinese, right? I don't know, actually. That's China today, right? That's IRL Russia right here? I guess, yeah, because Russia goes like this. Russian, I think. So I'm not the only one that doesn't know. I missed the sound. Where's his forts? And why can't I just like go right here? Oh, there's a fort blocking us right there. Black Dragon River. That's pretty cool. Chinese are pretty good at naming stuff, chat. Black Dragon River. I should stop building spy network on this guy and start building on this guy. Let's just do this for now. More efficient to do stuff like this than spend on deving right now. And mercantilism is really good for us. Not only do we get local trade power, but the mod also gives mercantilism trade efficiency. You know, that's more money. feel like infrastructure ideas are quite nerfed in this mod. But it's okay. States governing cost, dev cost, fort defense, advisor cost make up for that. And then, you know, the policy of more dev cost, 7.5 dev cost. So it's basically giving us 17.5 dev cost since we've culture converted like everything already. My economy is super balanced. It kind of is. Production has caught up to tax because we've been spamming manufactories. And then that also makes trade go up as well. We are leaking trade in a bunch of places, which is why trade might be a good idea, but I think we can overcome that by just trade companying. Like we can trade company here. Ready trade companying here. Hello?
Salam alaikum.
Alaikum assalam.
Good game, bro. Good game.
Thank you. Okay. That was a bit random. You just want to say salam. What's wrong with that, Habibi? Oh, there's also gov cap in this, 150. Pretty nice. Maybe he's the Korea? No, Korea is not a player. That's what I was saying. Maybe is Korea still a player? But then I realized Japan did this last session, and Korea player left, so no Korea. I'm going to convert stuff first, then trade company after. There's no specific reason for that. Stuck. I'm stuck. Oh yeah, Siberian Korea, good point. This advisor should be dead.
Or not the
Is-
Ottoman,
is
because
game-
after he
Hello?
called Ethiopia,
Is
I
game
told them-
slow or is it me?
Yeah,
no,
it's
no,
very
it's
slow.
Yusuf got the lobby hostage.
Yeah.
Should we Yusuf for the lobby hand?
I should have done it quicker. I should have done it.
Yeah, I can kill
Let's
Yusuf.
wait a bit till Yusuf.
And
finishes.
just pause to let everyone catch up, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No!
Fucking expansion looks so. Oh my god, it's so. I want that.
Why is it so faster than me?
Ah!
Okay, it's actually stuff.
No, it's cooked.
It's Labrum also.
Jesus. It was no, it was Yusuf. It was all Yusuf.
Yeah, it was Yusuf.
I'm not mad at you.
It's Labrum and Yusuf. Look. And Didi Bang. What the
Oh.
fuck? Look.
And Habibi.
Lord,
Habibi.
how are you doing right now?
And
No,
the host. And
Well, I'm fighting the Giga Omega Nation.
Yeah, why are you not getting helped by like Mughals?
Fuck man, primary culture
Well, because I like fair wars,
nothing
but
but-
unlike
Really, I
Berg, I actually like fair wars. You know?
Yeah, but that's not a fair, that doesn't look like a fair war, you know?
No, it doesn't. But
3%
we move.
Prussian, dude. Why the fuck would I? Why would I say this? Shit?
I'll leave VC to low pastor.
This rehost.
I think just wait. It feels like it's gonna.
We try Napoleon
fix.
host.
Okay, okay, I'm not coming back.
Lawrence, do you need help? Who are you fighting, Lawrence?
I'm fighting England.
Oh,
Ireland,
I can't move my troops.
20% of my culture is
Yeah.
not accepted. My dev.
I feel like we
Welcome,
discovered a
welcome to
new
Germany
bug.
when
It's
you're not
like
emperor.
it's like
That's a
slider
lot.
bug, but
it's a YouTube bug.
we
I
can
think.
see people doing stuff.
I'm
you
like
see people?
I can't click things.
I
Yeah,
can't
no,
either,
it
and
is basically slider bugs. It is like
I don't know. It feels
delaying
like
things.
slider bug. There's a lot of people are behind, and it's starting to catch up slowly.
I got
And game is like low FPS. It happens when
Oh,
slider bug
yeah?
happens.
Oh, Berg.
I keep getting the box of
Why is
malaria
Berg so
that
far
are
behind?
just
Holy.
Is it?
like this.
Now he's
Did Berg-
catching up now.
Did Berg DDoS the lobby?
No.
Surely not.
Dude, this
Yusuf,
box is
do.
Oh, Jen is
killing
behind. No, Jen,
every
you're
single day.
behind.
Oh,
is
for me, I'm
behind.
on 15th of March.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I'm on
not.
15th.
Oh no, you are. No, it's Martin. Who's Martin?
I can't.
It's Martin
build-
and
It's Ha-
Yusuf.
It's
Oh, Diddy
Habibi, he's
Wing.
on January.
Diddy Wing. Diddy Wing.
It says I'm in January.
Diddy Wing's a whole year away.
Yeah, it's Habi, he's in January and
Oh my.
B and D Wang.
Martin
Is he
is in
whole? Is he-
December.
Is he?
It's
You
all.
had
No,
an
no,
idea.
Wang is fine.
caught up.
Well, Martin is
fine.
frozen.
now.
Martin
Oh,
and
there we go.
Leafy.
Going up.
And Marin is
Yeah,
last
it's
year.
Martin and Leafy. Leafy.
Are you
Yusuf
in
is the
the
weaker
Leaf,
one.
yeah.
Did my canister get wiped because of that?
Just wait. No, I got wiped, I think.
No, I think my canister also got wiped. Yeah, it did.
No, my canister got wiped.
My
I got
canister
wiped.
got wiped.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, my
No,
entire
I got
canister
wiped.
got wiped. Oh, that's called it.
Guys,
Just wait.
remember, don't trust Jen, guys. Stop trusting Jen.
How much money did you get, John? How much money? Tell me.
We got
5k
5K.
and war reps.
He got 50 euros paid.
You
by
have war
PayPal
reps for me.
to throw this for.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you piece of shit.
Who
Alex,
do
you can,
And you're eating food. I'm poor. I can't. I'm hungry. Oh, that makes something. This is not gonna stand by.
You have to
Napoleon.
be nice to poor Italian nation. It's
Who do we
We try to
attack?
start, but two
Everyone.
people don't caught up.
Oh wait.
Okay, I can't start the game. Well, we need to rehost.
I think we attack Yusuf.
I think we
Holy
just.
fuck.
we just
Yeah,
we
I'm
just
still
voted
stuck.
Jan, right?
I'm still
No,
stuck.
wait. I think
When I do an
Oh,
exit,
there we
it's
go.
not
No,
registering.
Habibi is caged
I
up.
feel like it's fine now. no?
If you guys
I'm
are
stuck.
moving, I'm not.
I'm stuck.
Yusuf,
Yeah, I'm not
Yusuf,
moving.
Yusuf.
Oh,
Yeah,
Cruder's.
No, we
Cruder's
start
barely
moving now.
Cruder's barely catching up. Look, Cruder's barely catching up.
Should we
You guys
just
fine now or
rehost?
no?
Should we just
Wait,
rehost?
wait,
we
wait, wait.
rehost
It's
first.
almost-
Rehost.
Give it another minute. Give it a minute.
Bens, who am I decking on? Gick med
What do you mean give it another minute? Let's host first of Jan.
Leafy. Wait, hold on. It just happened. Oh wait.
What did Ikma tell you?
Oh, it's going so fast. Okay, it paused again.
I crashed.
Did you?
Do we just rehost them?
We should
Yeah,
just
I think
rehost.
we host.
Actually,
Yeah,
wait.
okay,
The game
let's
is
do it.
normal now. Wait, the game is normal
Yeah,
now.
it is.
I'm not even joking. Wait,
I think
wait.
it's better
Okay,
rehost.
We try.
We don't need Spain, we try.
I mean, except
But
Cruder, everyone's
Cruder is
going
like-
fine.
I mean,
Yeah,
Ben
then you have to wait
is
for Cruder.
back
You have to
now.
wait for Cruder.
And-
He's just gonna.
And
Yeah,
Berg,
Spain.
wait. And Martin. Martin's behind.
Yusuf is still on the 12th. of
And
December.
Leaf.
I don't. I think this is rehost. This is Yusuf, Leafy,
Fucking
Martin.
D-Wang.
guy.
Yusuf is not.
All
moving
right,
around.
all right.
Yeah, let's do rehost. Let Berg host this time.
Oh, it's on my birthday, dude.
Force Berg to really host.
What's your
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Let me bring
Oh,
Berg in
already
here,
passed
and then
April
you guys can
2nd.
first force him.
Oh my.
Berg, you have to host or we can't play or we can't host.
No.
Yeah, I'm a little in a dying phase, but sure I can host.
Thank you.
Alright,
Berg.
stop
Thank you,
crying.
Berg.
Can't attack the
God
host.
Damn it, Bergie.
Yeah, new
You
rule.
can't
Do us a solid.
No rule.
Can't kill a host.
Can't give
Berg
up.
free gamed and he has a host
Movie? I was
shield.
gonna make
one.
Guess who's not cheating?
Do I take a save from here?
Yeah, just
You
take
want?
the
Yeah,
You
save.
want
yeah.
one?
I can just take it though. Wondering if we take like
I mean-
if we go from January or something.
I didn't go. Yeah, take Jen
go for
because
Jen.
some wars got
Yeah,
fucked.
both me and Q got trolled. Like at the
Very
same
smart,
time.
kid. Very
Someone
smart.
needs to send me to January then.
January.
That's the
I
host.
should have January.
Yeah,
right?
I
You should have
Yeah.
auto, you should
Only you
auto.
have.
Okay.
Yeah, only kid should have auto.
Yeah.
I'm sending it, dude. Hold on.
The institution doesn't impact that tech,
Berg, can you
Michelle
hold
Deb.
them?
Yes.
Berg,
It's
can
the
you
next
use
tech it starts
Which year
impacting.
was it?
Vanilla would impact that tech, but we're not playing
Oh
vanilla.
my God.
We're playing with mod.
1607.
It was December something.
It's
Gick med
15
move
March
up, Gick med
1607.
move up a BC.
1607.
We'll get us.
16
Do you think it's
also,
better to show strength a few
Get them
times in
funds,
Japan or rush
Cafe.
unification?
I gotta
Depends on
change
the
my
lobby
name.
rules and the situation with
Control
Korea.
game.
Safe fight is
If
50
If you're
fight,
playing with a
right?
broken up Korea, you should do a couple
I'll send
show
you a
strengths, like at least like
Wait,
3.
who actually killed Swiss?
If there
Because
is a
you
unified
did
Korea
not.
and
No,
there's no
no,
rules
no.
for not rushing down
No, I
Japan,
didn't kill it.
then
I
you
just
should
put the
rush
chain
down
in
killed-
the
you
thing.
conquering
He
Japan.
lost all fighting spirit
I
after
didn't
the first
put
war with you.
the nail in the coffin. I just decked it. It
Yeah,
had
do
to
it.
be done. He was
He
sitting
told
in my
me.
money.
He really told me. himself when I
Jen,
was
that was a
attending.
great deal that we made. One for the history books.
Yeah,
Nico,
it's
move
very
on
good.
1v3 to New World.
Where is it
The
to get?
Otto Bros appreciate the
I'm
deal.
uploading, it's 50 megabyte, dude. Hold on.
Holy.
Holy.
Oh no.
What the fuck? Love
Wait a
has
minute.
Millhead, Demon. Why are you gonna ask me?
Bro, LeBron, you kind of you're the elephant, LeBron. Everyone knows this.
Labrum again, crazy.
Always LeBron is the elephant. I'm telling you, he's always the elephant.
Oh my god. I got decked. What the fuck, chat? Recruited on what?
What?
No, it's
What?
All right, people.
Alright.
Now that we've accepted the institution, we got our extra merchant. I think it might be worth more pulling from here. It's worth pulling more from here than from Crimea, I think. What is coming here? Local 12.7. Here 12.26. The reason why it's also better is because I can only push Crimea or collect there, and push it. Crimea goes to Kiev, and I don't own that node yet, so, or I don't have dominance in that rather. So it's better to do it like this. Guys up. Yeah.
Can you increase the people that can be in the channel? No yappers. It's full.
Ask someone else.
I don't know who's the mod. I can spam Lawrence. I think he's the mod. It's fine.
Yeah, spam Lauren. Back to effort. And then we click vodka crown. Execution. Develop. Start spamming universities. Yeah, real war. We fought one real war. It was kind of a stomp though. Like I was saying to chat, I expected them to 1v2. And I think one thing we're gonna fall behind in is force limit. Like I've been. Us. Because the. Five years I can switch leader. List. died. Gov. I think I did turn a Gov, right? Yeah. His car. Going where it's cheapest. Next. Borguzen. That. Colm. After Colm is province. And this means that we're going to be deving like a lot soon. Building universities like this is pain, but it's the most efficient way, so. 8 it is. Good job. For the peace against Korea, we'll do something like this. Capping mill points again. But yeah, Siberian Korea. That's all he has here. The best way is just use the simple terrain map mode and save brain cells. What do you mean by simple terrain? I mean like this. It's deving where it's on these provinces. Going here and do. This is not always the cheapest, especially with this. Like, I guess I could. That looks like it could be the. You can also do a state by state to like get certain buildings. Religious icon expired. But let me back to max. That. Capping points again. Techs are coming. Rich here for 5 dev costs as well. We're gonna get the trade. here, bring the rest back home. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I like that idea. Absolutism is coming. We're ready for that. We're ready for that. We should be gaining absolute. Also have some provinces. It's good that we just got an autonomy there. You know. And why do I have a random 7k? Oh, it's vassals on. 4. Let's eat the rest of Bukhara. He's so weak. Kill him because he's weak. When have we ever done that? Sorry, bro. You're too weak. The shopping block. Now we're becoming like a monster Russia. Portuguese East Siberia. Okay. Alright. What? We gotta negotiate with the Port.
Which one is that? Which one? Which one? Which one? No, it's cost the same, but I can do it. Which one do you want?
Case. Case. In Sequanda Delta. I wanna dev this state.
Senku Delta, yeah.
I build all Manus. Unis.
Yeah, but we don't-
Yeah, okay, level 3. I mean, I'm gonna wait until level 4 or 5.
So, Portuguese East Siberia, huh?
Yep.
Well, I need it.
Why do you need it?
The people there, they're calling me and they're saying, hello, we want to be Russian. Please make us Russian. And I'm just like, well, I have to. You know, my border. Russians on my side, they're just so happy, stable, amazing, part of. And, you know, you're just so far away from your homeland. So how are you even exercising control there?
Oh, they're pretty autonomous. I mean, they do give 10% goods produced to the gear and trade node.
Yeah, I can do that myself, though. I actually prefer not another trade company competing with me. I can buy them.
How much would you buy them for?
What would you like? Worth for you?
1,500 total?
1,500 total. There's no buildings in them. I'd say 1,000 is a really good price.
Sure.
You can sell them. Thank you for your business. That was pretty smooth. I didn't realize it was that many provinces. 1500 was actually a fine price. I'm just gonna give him another 200, being he actually built anything? I only saw one province. He built a naval battery here. Oh, this is fully built. Ew. Alright, yeah, that was a fair price then. Like I said, I'm going to state, convert, then culture convert these provinces before I turn them into trade companies. Now this is like not really that min-maxy. Like, okay, yeah, I get a little bit more bonuses for having primary culture, primary religion, but you know, for actually I think it's worth it, because when we're done culture converting, we're gonna click this, which is gonna give us minimum autonomy in territory. So yeah, I think right now we're getting enough of the trade. Like, yeah, we're losing trade out of Astrakhan. We're not pulling out of anything that we don't own. We could be getting more goods produced, but right now I'm going to focus on just converting culture converting. Speaking of culture conversion, right now you can see our culture, and right now what I was doing was I was seeing this new hotkey setup. So political's W, simple terrain is Q. I get rid of terrain on Q. Simple terrain is Q, and then development is E. Same with trade. Development, and I can use this to build university instead of going through the dev menu, losing all my brain cells. I can abdicate in 1 year. It's 1 or 2 years, something like that. We'll just keep checking. Then we'll abdicate to a better ruler. I mean, it's not that much better. You know. And then we're gonna go mill focus here again. We're gonna go admin focus when we take this idea, because we're gonna do structure ideas next. We're doing mill focus so we can keep developing militarily. That's like our highest priority. More manpower, the better. Last session we ended at the highest manpower, but that's gonna be contested this session because a lot of people are gonna be building buildings, as well as these buildings that also unlock. Meanwhile, I'm still building like manufacturing, production buildings. At least on the plus side now. Oh, of cap. Dude, I shouldn't full greed. I should build like some of these good ones. But you know, more manufactories. The last manufacturer was good. That was a misclick. Question chat. What in all other like games, people say misclick. In chess, they use a different term. I think they call it like a misslip or something like that. So why do they use that word instead of misclick like everyone else? That's my question for chat today. I said, in like all other video games, in all video games and stuff like that, when someone misclicks, like, oh, I meant to click the other manufacturer, but I built a bad manufacturer, we call it a misclick. And then in chess, they call it a misslip. Is it because people misslip in real chess too? I bet if you're playing Blitz in real life, do people even play Blitz in real life? You can misslip. Because IRL, you drag pieces. Okay, so it just comes from IRL chess. Okay. So people do misslip in IRL. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. This is my capital now. No, it's a visual bug because this naval battery gives 1 level fort. Gives a level 1 fort. So it shows as capital fort because there's no marker for level 1. No, if you really think about it, chess is kind of like the original video game. If you really think about it. Forget this. I think we're like way under force limit. Not way under, but we can build like another stack of 20 infantry. Should not full greed, chat. I want to right now just completely commit on money buildings, but that's really dangerous. We could spend like 10 years just building up money buildings and still not be done. Our income will go up, right? But then we have no military buildings and we're playing against players that only have Commonwealth. Every single one of his provinces should be built up now. That means that he only has those buildings. We're gaining absolutism already, and we can decrease absolutism by doing this. And we can progress in our mission tree soon. We can progress in our mission tree soon. Weather the troubles. Stab costs, all loyalty, equilibrium, sure. Burgers influence lower than 50. I mean, we can just keep them. We can stab up here to 3. Yeah, 50 absolutism. Let's just develop because they're exempt from C's Crownland. The burgers. Then let's build more universities. We'll go simple terrain and development, simple terrain, development, development here, simple here. Production buildings, tax buildings, nope, nope. Of cap. You like this Russia chat? I'm enjoying it. You know, we can also do a war against this guy soon. Fabricate claim on area. This entire part. Asia. Everything you dreamed of. Oh, Ireland beat Siam. East India Company's gonna grow. Irish East Indian. Ireland. In this timeline, the Irish were just so culturally influential that all the English started becoming Irish. They said, you know what? Let's just call our nation. Bukhara looks like my Bukhara run. My Bukhara didn't look like this. My Bukhara didn't look like this. I was pretty strong. I won a lot of 1v1s. We beat like Sagan, GP, Khmer like a bunch of times. Slash Siam. This Bukhara's offense to Aladdin. But just in terms of this game. I don't know how I feel about the return of the Ireland meta. It was always so weird to me. I did it once, and it's pretty good. This was, of course, before the Domination DLC. Domination's the one that revamped the GB mission tree. No, it was one before that. I always felt weird about Irish, you know, GB. Like GB just always, England just always going Ireland. Every single game. Oh, I looked like this session too. I still had the Sibir node, my Bukhara run. All right. Here. The building. The desert. Cyber was a tributary. True. We were farming points out of him. By the way, I still have Golden Era. Are burgers exempt from developing? Ugh. Burgers are too powerful. I don't want to give away any of these. Bigger navy than Persia, 69. Here. Production. Oh, my spy got caught in Manchu before I could get. Is Yaren like a vassal? Tributary of this. Hi. Scandinavia was Denmark. What GP are we now? 4th. I think. Yeah, we're done drilling. Unit maintenance. How corruption sucking our. Like I said, I'm gonna state all of this, convert it, culture convert it, then I'll make some trade company. Most minimal way to ensure merch. Why fabricate a claim? If you can claim an entire area, it will cost less admin. I could just use religious CB, yeah, but cost less admin. And I'm not in a rush to conquer that land right now. We're still dealing with governing capacity. Not like, oh, we need to get that land. We snaked it. Can I show culture map mode? Yep. Just this. Here for more costs. So that. Let's go to accepted. Yeah, when I played Manchu, one culture build, for sure, dude. I definitely should have done that. When I played Manchu, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, next time I play Manchu, I will. That for sure. So cool. What's so cool about it? So cool about me culture converting everything to Muscovite. Can you explain yourself, chatter? Yeah, Manchu just started becoming pain because everyone was scaling way better than me. That was like unified Korea that was working with Japan. And like, this is the topic of my EU4MP streams every single stream now, even when I'm not playing Korea. It's just like, vanilla Korea is very powerful. Very, very powerful. Like, one of the greatest starts in EU4. You start with the best ruler. You have like one negative event in the beginning, but it's really not that big. Ascension of the Russian middle class. The peasant liberation will be removed. Okay. Peasant liberation will be revoked from boyars, which does the following things. So that's my institution spread, but at the cost of manpower. We now get the new middle class, which makes us lose 5 mercantilism. But we get minus 10 tech cost, minus 10 idea cost, plus 20 institution spread, burger max privilege, maximum absolutism, national tax minus 10, national manpower minus 20. The revoke condition is on the Republic. Where did these guys spawn, dude? All the way up here, okay. Russian nobilities live in Finland. That makes my burgers more powerful. I'm gonna get rid of Rise of the Burgers. Okay, I need to do I needed to remove one of those to be able to click this. I'm gonna just do Rise of the Burgers. Yeah, the Great Flood events are wild playing as Ching. By the way, I think we can click. It's like, as your Manchuria, no disasters. The moment you get the Mandate of Heaven, disaster, earthquake, river flood, and you're just like, what the hell? Where were these events before, dude? It's like, you just formed the nation, but that's like how it works in U4. It's like once you get the mandate, you start getting like mandate disaster events. But if you just hold that land without the mandate, you don't get disaster events. So it's like the Mandate of Heaven is causing earthquakes and river flooding to happen. And I was like, we should have stayed on the steppes. Oh yeah, true, everything is Muscovite. So yeah, why not the Russian boyars living inside Finland? Because they are Russian. What is Finnish? Can I culture convert more? We gotta wait for years of separatism, chat. Like over here. We have to wait. Oh, we're close, 6 more years and we can culture convert over here. That's just gonna... I think it's time to build more universities, chat. Simple terrain map mode. Universities, development map. Simple terrain, development. Here, 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 here. Oh, we got like a string of universities. You guys really like this one culture thing. Just gotta make sure we're only developing primary culture, because that's the only place where we get dev costs. I mean, if we sort by cheapest, it should always be on the top. Oh, it's cheaper dev to land. But if it is cheaper and it's not accepted, we just wait for it to be accepted and it will be even cheaper. Can we abdicate right now? Perfect timing, chat. Oh, this event. Do I think I'm gonna get into a player war? You know, just to be safe, I should click. Holy moly! Oh my god. Okay. I got a dev quick before that event times out. Unrest is low in primary culture, primary faith places. Yeah, just to be safe, we should pay this relatively good. We get into a player war, make them more effective. Did I just step somewhere without a university? Okay. Ooh, we made it just in time. Save admin points now. Shouldn't be deving with them. Deving is gonna get even cheaper soon. Here. PogChamp, Durum Kebab is joining. You know what's coming back to the stream, chat? On Wednesdays? You know what's coming back, chat? Wednesdays, we have Kebab Chefs with Tommy K coming back. Yeah, when you do culture conversion as Genoa, it's called Genoa side. Get it, chat? Durum Kebab! Can I get PogChamp's Bat Chest, Holy Bat Chest in chat? Durum Kebab! Yeah. Tommy messaged me. He says he wants to play Kebab Chefs, and they've done a bunch of updates since we last played it. So he said, if I get 2 people and we organize a time, will you start a new Kebab Chefs game with me? And I said, yeah, sure. So we're bringing it back, chat. We're bringing it back. Kebab Chefs coming on stream. If you don't know what Kebab Chefs, it's like a restaurant simulator where you and your buddies make a kebab store. Actually, you and your brothers, of course. You and your brothers make a kebab store. And I played it with Tommy K about a year ago. And he wants to play it again. Oh, we're stuck again? Getting these like lag spikes, dude. No. Am I building the manufacturing here? Yeah. Okay, any rebels coming? Yan separatists. Go deal with the Yan separatists. Deal with these guys. Till then, keep drilling, keep drilling. Good job, boys. Durum Kebab is no longer in sync. No. Kebab Chefs is an intense game because you have to like do actual proper recipes for kebab. For a while, like 50 like people come into your restaurant. Chill. Single player in Europe. What do I play? Have you tried playing a free city? That could be pretty chill. You're defended by the Emperor as long as you're one city. Just make like a vassal swarm in the early game and then expand. Integrate your subjects. Conquer all of Germany. Begin your world conquest progress. Oh wait, sorry, you were talking about a chill game. Yeah, they're still good for a chill game. Have you done Gotland yet? I heard Gotland can be a pretty chill too. Conquer all of Sweden. How do I feel about Project Caesar? You know, the Tinto talks have been pretty good. We still have to see how it plays. You know, how the game's going, how the game feels. You know, it's a newer game with like pops. So I'm a bit concerned about like the game stability with all those pops and calculations, but they optimize it. You know, this should be like probably, it could be honestly, if Project Caesar like has really good performance and it has all the things the developers have been talking about in the Tinto talks, I think it's just gonna be the best grand strategy game that ever was made. Is it optimized for MP? When I was in Spain, I chatted with some developers, and they said that they have a 10-player developer MP game going, and it's fine. Like there's no desyncs, no lobby simulator. But that's just 10 players. I said, well, you guys gotta test like 30. They were like, what? I'm concerned blobbing won't be a thing in Project Caesar. I think, from what I understand, I think blobbing will be fine. Dude, dev clashes would be so sick. I know a bunch of you guys would love dev clashes, but if it's between developers making time to like optimize the game or having a dev clash once a week, I think their time probably is better spent optimizing the game. Dude, dev clashes were so sick. I even recommended that. I said you guys should bring back dev clashes. Said we don't really have time. They like all their effort needs to go into just developing the game. If they did do a dev clash, they would need to like find a time that works with everyone that wants to play that isn't in working hours. I think, but I don't necessarily think that blobbing is completely gone in Project Caesar. From the dev diaries, I don't think it is. I think blobbing early game is gonna be tough. I think blobbing early game, you can do it, but it's like a question of why would you do it? With the whole system of control that was introduced in Project Caesar, it's like makes the early game like, cause you know, from the dev diary on control is saying that, you know, in Age of Absolutism, that's when you're like, you can actually like fully control your territory. Before that, it's like actually quite tough. And you know, the further it is from the capital, the less control you're gonna have. So I think blobbing is still like a thing you can do. It's just like, it's, you know, you're gonna own a bunch of land and it's gonna be not very useful. You can't control it, right? So I think from what I understand of the game, when you reach Age of Absolutism, that's when you can just like start blobbing really hard. Which I think is a good change, because what is the most common thing that happens to you guys when you play EU4 single player? Why have I stopped playing EU4 single player? Because the same thing happens, right? You guys know what I'm talking about before I even talk about it. In EU4, there's like you get so powerful so fast. Even playing on like hardest difficulty, right? On small nations, you can get powerful so fast that you reach like late 1500s and you're already bored. Right? That's like my problem with EU4 single player, at least. So what you do is you end up making these really crazy challenges to keep making like upping the ante more, to make it more challenging for yourself. Like no allies, no loans, and you know, making like crazy objectives like full world conquest pre 1600, or you know. So I think that the thing is, even if I try to play chill in EU4, I just end up going like crazy, and without even like realizing, it's just like, oh well, this guy attacked me, well, you know, I need to get stronger so I don't have to deal with this guy, and then oh well, I need to break up this guy and do this. Yeah, I know there's like a pacifist, you can do like pacifist runs now. Like on Ottomans, you can do a pacifist world conquest. And I saw also that no allies run too. Yeah. One thing that I want in Project Caesar is that there's like more like management stuff you have to do with your internal nation. So being a big nation isn't necessarily just like, oh it's just better that way. Because in EU4, and I've talked about this before too, right? Because for some reason, if you write go playing tall or wide or just, you know, thick, wide, tall, you put those in your titles, it like attracts more viewers. Okay, I'm talking now from a perspective of, okay, so All these suck. Gonna cap points again. Like, Kaja. That. Okay. That one. Tanu. Indonesia. Mergen. Oh, mergen. I'm gonna take this now. We're gonna take infrastructure ideas, chat. Click this for more idea costs. I think I already have it active. Go like this. So yeah, basically I'm saying that I really think that, you know, playing big nations in EU5 or Project Caesar, I mean, basically, like, what other game would it be? What other game would it be? It could be a new name. It could be a new name. That's a possibility. It could be like they've decided to go away from Europa Universalis and like start a whole new title and just retire the Europa Universalis name. That's a possibility, chat. But why would they do that? I feel like Europa Universalis is a fine name. I don't know. Like, it is Eurocentric, but all of Paradox games are Eurocentric. I think the most Eurocentric game of all is Crusader Kings. Crusader Kings, dude. This is funny because I was talking to someone about this. A guy at Paradox, and he said, you know, that's something that I bring up a lot, is why do we have to stick with these names? Like, imagine if we named, I've said this on the stream before, imagine if we named Crusader Kings Jihadi Sultans, like, and then I started laughing, and he's like, why are you laughing? That's the same exact thing as the name Crusader Kings. Jihadi Sultans. Why are you laughing, dude? That's the exact same thing, man. He's right. When you think about it, you go, yeah, it is the exact same. Right. Oh, more point spending. Dude, Peter's great. I guess that's why they call him Peter the Great. Look here, more points. Boom. I think it's also might be time to move our capital to St. Petersburg. I think, chat, it is time. Move our capital, St. Petersburg. Everyone in chat ready? We can also promote vodka sales right now. We accepted. Everyone ready? Oh, fuck. I messed up. I didn't use all my points. I wasn't ready. I forgot. I didn't lose that many points. Right, chat? Dump prestige first. It gives all excess prestige as points. Now I have loans. Not all Paradox games are Eurocentric. All their main titles, except for Hearts of Iron, in terms of titles, are. And this is, a chatter brings this up first. A lot of these games were entirely Eurocentric at first. Europa Universalis, the board game, was pretty much just Europe, and then you could like do stuff outside of Europe, but it wasn't really on the main board. Europa Universalis 1 was Europe focused. Crusader Kings, Europe focused. Like they were all originally Europe focused, except for maybe Victoria was always the whole world. I don't know, because I don't know what Victoria 1 even looked like. But it's not necessarily like a problem. Like, oh, why are they so Eurocentric? Like, okay, dude, no, it's not necessarily a problem. But like, you know, these games don't just represent Europe now. Stellaris is Eurocentric too. Yeah, true. Yeah, guys, let's play Victoria 1. You mean Victoria 2? No, I want to play Victoria 1. Project Caesar starts at start 100 Years War, Europe, lol. Well, also, a significant thing in the start of EU, of Project Caesar, with it being in its new start date, is the birth of Timur. So it's not just that. It's also right before the peak of the Black Death. Which also wasn't Eurocentric. A lot of people died in Asia, Middle East, Africa not as much, from the bubonic plague. Black Death. Bubonic plague and Black Death are the same thing, right? Oh, cool. Jin won this war. Perfect. Okay, back a Plague Universalis. It's you watching your nation dying. Why can't I make a claim here? Do I already have claim? Teams, perfect. Abrogate the state. South Ilin Haja. Haha. Hala. Oh, that's big. That's big, chat. What is big? About to get our last part of our mission tree. Do you know some of the developers of of Project Caesar are ex Meow and Taxes developers? There's actually a lot of ex mod makers that now work for Paradox Hinto. Like for example, Big Boss. Timur's rise is not exactly guaranteed. Well, who says that it is guaranteed in Project Caesar? Who says it's guaranteed in Project Caesar, chat? If I want a job at Paradox, I should start modding. Yes, and you should also already live in Europe and have a Europe visa, work visa. Something that you'll notice on Paradox jobs, if you look at Paradox jobs, is that they say they no longer hire people outside of Europe because they don't want to deal with like visa things. Minute extension. Hello?
Habibi, my man.
Yeah, what's up?
How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing, my man. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
What you playing?
I'm playing U4 multiplayer. I'm playing as Russia. I'm a big Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any competition left?
Yeah, Commonwealth is actually quite scary. Same with Persia.
Fair enough. Are they hookboxing you yet?
No, they're not hugbox. But they're both strong, very like alone.
Oh, fair enough.
Scandinavia is also working with Commonwealth.
India.
No, Scandinavia.
Ah, Scandinavia. Fair enough.
We were just talking about Project Caesar.
Oh shit.
Paradox. Yes.
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine that is that said I got invited by Big Boss to play test it.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
You probably shouldn't be sharing that information.
No, you can tell he's play testing it, but he can't give any information regarding the game. Ali told me is that it is he does not understand a single thing of it, and I'm like, okay, I have no
Well,
idea what
that's
you're on
stuff.
about.
Wait, that's stuff about the game. He's not allowed to say that, dude. You're putting your friend on blast. I'm streaming right now. What's your buddy's name? I'm playing.
Let's not go that far.
I'm playing.
Let's not go that far. No, I wouldn't even tell you, regardless.
It probably is also a pay problem. Yeah, well, American pay is like much higher than European pay, but it's also, I think cost of living in most of Europe is cheaper than like major cities in USA. Of course, there's places in the USA that aren't that expensive to live in. Like you can live in like Kansas.
I really disagree with that statement. With you saying that it's cheaper to live in Europe than it is to live in America. I think the more west you go in Europe, right, towards the ocean,
Yeah.
the more expensive it is to live.
Yeah.
If we compare Netherlands to Germany, right, living,
yeah,
you pay about 30% more to live in Netherlands than you live than it is in Germany. But yeah.
Any projects to upgrade, chat? I should also pay off these. We roll for better ruler. Greedy. Five, 5-4. I think we keep 5-5-4 is fine. That's above my 4 each threshold. I'm not gonna agree.
Have you been asked to play play test yet?
Project Caesar.
Yeah. Unless you don't want to say. I mean, that gives enough answer.
No.
No. That took some time to think about that answer.
Yeah, I was focusing on the game developing right
Ah,
now.
fair enough. Any plans for any Victoria games sometime soon?
Yes, potentially. My schedule is really loaded right now.
Yeah.
What I have been playtesting is new Stellaris DLC, which I'm releasing a video for, sponsored video.
Oh, shit.
So that one's gonna be coming out on Sunday. Then I've also been working on a EU4 video to release this week, finally. I really want to get those out because, you know, I've been really neglecting YouTube for quite some time now. Stop shaking? I'm sorry. ADHD, I just move my legs or my hands a lot.
I thought that was like a clock ticking.
No, sorry. I'm so sorry, chat. Were you guys hearing me bump into my mic? Because
Yeah.
I was shaking pretty aggressively there. There's 2 EU4 videos that I'm working on, chat. Well, technically 3, but I haven't worked on one in a while. The 2 videos are Venice campaign and the Gecko Reborn mod. And then the other campaign, by the way, we're about to get Vladistock, chat. The other one is the Grandest Land video. Then the third one that I haven't worked on in a while.
Who doesn't love pretty borders? Have you westernized?
Yes.
Nice.
I don't have Western tech yet, but I can get that pretty soon. For culture converting everything.
Okay, okay.
A good idea. This. How do you get Western Tech missions? I do need to win 40 battles, but that you get 40 battles from one player. Surpass the 1 million manpower. And that's with the minus 20% from rejecting serfdom in the beginning of the game. Of course, it's upgraded now. It's now the new middle class. There are some good monuments. I'm keeping my capital here for now. I can build a fort here, and then I could build a fort here. Did get extra devs, so we do this here.
Habibi?
Yeah.
When do we end?
20 minutes.
Okay.
I think that would be... Game's going good. And next year. How about January 26th? There is... we already did this to level 3. This one to level 3 is good too. Saves us money with the big army. This one we already have level 3. This one we can upgrade. That one would be prestige and legitimacy and absolute. Not really necessary for us. We're already pretty high absolutism. Gaining yearly absolute. See if this guy wants to wipe. There. I'm gonna stop expanding admin right now because admin is. Kazan Monument is definitely worth it. I already have it at level. Oh, we already have it at level 3. This guy definitely should be down for white piece. No. Oh, this guy has a fort here. Notice that. Russia is a monster, chat. It's a big, sluggish monster. And our dev cost is only going to get cheaper now. Of universities. Not good. Alright, well, session's ending. But no more land. I'll just take it from them directly. I don't want to lose dip points. I'd rather develop more. I think we might have fell behind number 1 manpower just because we're still building. Force limit is also a problem for us. We have fort defense. I'm thinking of moving my capital up to like Archangelisk. Are we gonna play Stellaris? The new DLC and patch are coming out next week, so we can do a Stellaris games after next week for multiplayer. I'd be down. Look at the save. I think Poland maybe is close or surpassed our manpower. Like I said, we're not prioritizing manpower buildings, prioritizing money buildings, and government capacity buildings, and then now we're prioritizing universities. I mean, I didn't like completely neglect them. So let's see, max manpower. Okay, we're number 1. Yeah, we're number 1. Okay. The Commonwealth Scandi gank might come. But he allied me, so I don't think so. Wow, this Spain is definitely number 1. This Lotharingia, on the other hand, not as rich, but bigger army. Russia has a huge army, but no manpower. Austria, same thing. Ottomans way behind of everyone. Ethiopia also suffering. Kokoto not doing so hot. In a war with Portugal. Portugal doesn't really have that big of an army, but it's his subjects that should be bringing in the troops. France? He has a France vassal. My force limit is a bit of a problem, yeah. We get 10 land force limit there, chat. Pog, and it's actually 13 because we have this. Wow. Yeah, the thing is, we need more force limit buildings. You can only build them in provinces of 20 dev. So it's like we've built the ones we can build, but there's more to build. And we have so many manpower buildings to build. So many, dude. Same with these ones. And then universities. And then manufactories. Manufactories, we're in a good shape with manufactories. Kind of. In terms of like culture though, it's growing. So I don't cap in the beginning of next session. I'm just gonna take those techs. Yeah, I was thinking of moving my capital like up here. This is a really safe place. Can build another line of forts here. Also, a nice spot for capital could be like all the way over here once we get more of this land. If we get more of this land. Or even back up here. This is our capital. That way it's pretty hard to get to. You have like 3 layers of forts you need to get through. I don't really like our capital right here. If I had the Baltics and maybe some more of Kiev node, then it would be fine. But no. I think we're the highest development in terms of just like own dev, yeah. So we're number 1 in just like full on like development. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a free game. It's a bit of a free game. Don't get those every day. Not necessarily a good thing. Persia is pretty strong as well. We're about same strength level. He has bigger force limit. I have more manpower. I have more income. We let him build up Dagestan. All right. Well, that's going to be it for today, guys. Trade is scuffed. Our trade is not that scuffed. Actually, it's pretty good. The only problem is Crimea goes to nothing, which is sad. Yeah. I hope you had a good time, and I'll see you guys in the next stream.